Well, high speed, the machines that I'm working on now run at between 600 and 800 parts per minute. So that's the valve producing side of that. The precision bit is just that it works within a very low tolerance. The specs that we use with the crimping tools. So we've got a tolerance of around 0.2 millimeters play that you have. Successes in that department were the big one over there was the stem assembly that when I started was running at about 300,000 over 8 hours. So after a while, I'd gotten it up to 420,000 plus, and it's nice and constant. To this day, it's the system is working really well. Basically, what I did was I identified the bottlenecks in the process. And with that machine, it was that the components weren't reaching the destination that they were assembled in on time. So the stem assembly is just a little small piece of plastic that gets a gasket on and a spring on. So those three components have to be in the right place at the right time, and then this thing happens and they get popped together, and then the next one, and so it goes on. I think it comes down to trusting your intuition, right? So you have all the information, you know how to operate the machine, you know what the machine needs and when it needs it and how the whole process works. And so if you understand that intricate detail of the machine, you can, well, for one thing, you can, like, if you understand how a car's engine works, you can play it in your mind in slow motion. You can see everything happening in your mind's eye. So the same thing counts for these assembly machines. And to give you kind of an idea, if you and I are standing 10 meters from each other and I'll throw you a ball, you can kind of judge where the ball's going to be and catch it, right?
Yeah.
But if I say to you, okay, I'm going to throw the ball at this angle, at this velocity, calculate on paper where the ball's going to land after how many seconds, it's gonna take you a while to go and calculate that. The gasket machines also, I'd gotten the one up from 70 up to 90,000 over 8 hours. And there's two gasket machines. The other one came up from 40 to 55,000. And this wasn't only working on the machine and fixing things that were a little bit glitchy on the machine. It was improving systems around the machine, improving how the machine gets operated, ensuring that spares that, like, let's say, critical spares that get used up quickly are accessible quick enough, and being able to install them fast enough. Every second that you lose it's a lot that gets wasted. So it's important to be on top of things. Well, the biggest thing to think of is we are now top in our region. I can't take all the credit for that, obviously. It's been a team effort. There's a lot of hands that have gone into that, but I have had a very heavy weight in it. And my manager, well, my previous manager said to me that if I can get the machines to run for 5 minutes without stopping, then you're on the right track, then you're good. If you can just get that done, great stuff.
And when
you'll make good
stopping,
production.
he means these little interruptions that happen with this fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say maybe there's a little jam over here, or most of the times it's little things. So yeah, he said to me 5 minutes, and the longest the longest that I've timed the machine running without stopping, and it was running, sorry, at 800 parts per minute, was just over 45 minutes. Yeah, well, I've proven myself everywhere that I've been. So there's no reason why I can't prove myself again. I've become a key player in every factory that I've worked in, and I've become the go-to guy and the person that can help out when it's difficult for other people to help out in every factory that I've been in. So there's definitely no reason why that cannot happen again. When starting in a new factory or starting with new machines, you essentially starting at zero again, because you don't know how the process works. You don't know how anything works, for that matter. You've got the experience that you have, and that aids you in developing faster. But at the end of the day, the similarities between the different industries that I've been in are that the machines are still, that's a shaft and its bearings, and the function that they deliver differ, and how the process works differs, but the bottom line is basically still the same.